Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark are all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Hello everyone, Grand Maester Stitch here and welcome back to our House Vaekar playthrough. I'm sorry for the lack of introduction for this week's episode, as I've just been really busy. I've not had the time to make one for this episode, as well as I've not had time to do any of the custom characters. I do apologise about that, but hopefully that'll all come back for the next episode. I've just been really busy with other series on the channel, as well as the Succession series that I am involved with lots of other CK2 YouTubers. I've had to obviously record all of those episodes in bulk so that I can pass the file on to the next person. So because of that and then work and other commitments, I've just been a little bit short on time, but I wanted to make sure I still got an episode of House Vaekar to you guys today. So yes, there will be no introduction, but it hopefully will be back for the next episode. So let's dive straight in. I did ask you guys what you thought we should do at the end of the last episode about the situation with the Dothraki and the Free Cities. And it was pretty split. A lot of you think that we should do the Dothraki. A lot of you think we should go for the Free Cities. Or some said both. So I don't know, maybe we should go for both. I've been thinking maybe if we take Qohor, just because that is divided up the middle of the Dothraki and the Free City, so that if we take Qohor, we can stop any alliances between these, as we know the Dothraki have joined with the Giscari before. So if we take Qohor, and then we could maybe take this, which is the smallest kingdom left from the Dothraki, the Shigo, which would then split the Arak in half. So that could be a good move to make. We are currently at war with the Dothraki, trying to defend. Trying to remember who we're defending. Yeah, yes, the Lamb people, wasn't it? As always, they're constantly getting raided, the poor sods, by the Dothraki. They're constantly raiding their lands, but hopefully, well, they've nearly lost. So I was trying not to get involved. I didn't really want to get involved again with another Dothraki war. We could call up some men over here. We could call on the Myronese army maybe, but they are 23,000 strong. We've already forced them all the way back to Vastofrak once. I don't really want to have to do it again. A merchant specialising in rare books and scrolls has arrived in Sarmel seeking an audience. He has learnt of your enthusiasm for reading and other learned pursuits and is offering you the chance to purchase one of his wares. Yes, I will buy it. We did start our first colony down in Sephorios as well in the last episode, which was led by our wildling Mance Macehand, who we managed. Well, we don't really know how he showed up. He showed up on the shores of Sarmel, and we thought, well, this guy survived everything, so if someone can survive in Sarmel, it is sure in Sephorios, it's surely him. Wow, he's got some interesting people in his court. He's actually got some Brindle men by the looks of it. They are Brindle men, aren't they? I'm sure they're called, yes, Brindle men. Oh, wicked. I didn't realise that you could actually get the Brindle men. He is terrifying. There's quite a few of them as well. Wow, with the big piercings and stuff. Cool. That's pretty cool. We could maybe get some of these in our court. He's also got another wildling there, which is interesting. So the wildlings, it's a bit of a climate change, isn't it? But we'll see how things go down there. Right, so I want to wait for this Dothraki war to end first so that we can call our court out of hiding, because they're still in hiding from the bloody Giscari war. But because we keep getting these little disputes pop up with the Dothraki, we can't call them out of hiding yet, so I'm just going to forward it along and wait for that to happen. Okay, Prince Aenys is responding well to his tuitions. How is our heir actually turning out? Wow, very good at stewardship. A trained fighter as well, so hopefully he's going to be a bit of a better fighter than flipping his father Astorion. I will order him to stand down. There is nothing I can do. Okay, but that's good. At least he's just as well and attractive, so he's got some decent traits, which is pretty cool. Okay, now that's gone down to -10, so they're actually pulling it back, so we may have to get involved then. Should we just get involved? I think we should. Let's just end it. It's just very annoying having to march all the way to Vastofrak again. Let's call up our Myronese armour, which is, wow, 8,000 strong. What about our Astapor armour? 1,000 strong, because I think they are currently at war on this, so we'll disband that. We do have our army up here. How strong is the Hisdar armour? 900. That's pathetic. We'll disband that unit as well then. Let's just go with this 8,000 strong armour. Who should we put in charge? We'll put Edric on one wing. Orion is down the centre, obviously on his dragon. And we'll go with Blerion Hoare. Why not? And let's try and push these Dothraki back. Where have they got to? Where's the Dothraki armor? Where are you currently? Rhaegal adopts a very authoritative tone of voice with everyone, including his elders and you. Good to see Rhaegal act like the noble he is. Yes, he is very impressive. It's a shame that he isn't our son and heir, because he's going to make a very impressive lord. We'll definitely be giving him some lands and titles, that's for sure. I don't understand where all this repayments keep coming from, but we'll pay them. We've got plenty of money. Yeah, let's march onto Vast Dothrak and try and sort these Dothraki out, because they're getting very, very irritating. Aha, it's ended in a white piece. Awesome. Right, so we disband that unit quickly. Right, now we can finally call our court out of hiding. We need to restore the Red Priest to the temple as well, which is going to make a lot of people happy. There's a lot of places we can still colonize as well. Depending on how our thing goes down in Sephoros, we may colonize some more areas there. Improve holding, pacify province, improve defense, oversee the realm for now, please, Orion. Right, so let's go to war with Qohor. Let's get those under our control. Dragon conquest of Qohor. Send. They will surely honour their obligations. Removing King House Vaekar from the council has angered those in the court who supported his membership. Yes, but I hate every time it does this, because he's a commander. He gets removed. And it's made his opinion of me go down. But he hasn't been removed from the council. It's just because we've gone to war and he is our commander. So, so annoying. Your Imperial Majesty, I will honour my alliance and take up arms. Take up arms, take up arms. Right, so everyone is taking up arms, which is great. Mantaris, wow, they've got a lot of land here now, haven't they? Mantaris, I wanted that to go to the Penos, really. But he's nowhere near as impressive as Nori Penos, his father, was. So, right, let's call up our own strength. Wherever they are. And can we please let's march to Armenar, our strength, and get gathered there. These are... No, there, yeah, there's the Mantaris. I always get mixed up with the sigil. I've got to watch out for Aegon the Conqueror as well, who has got his own colonies down here in Sephoros. So it'll be interesting to see if anything kicks off between the two of us. I'm hoping it does at some point. It will be very interesting. Also, those who were asking about Cerulean Blackthorn and is that just it for him now? Is he gone? No, don't worry, guys. He will be returning at some point in the series. I do have plans for him. Okay, so Bravos have joined the defensive pact, and so have Pentos. Okay, so they are joining in. And so have Lorath. So all the three cities are banding together. Now, this could be very interesting. Yeah, Tehran, you can be my regent while the war's happening. I have no problem with that. I trust Tehran. Right, let's try and get our armies together quickly before the Pentoshi and such gather up their forces. Try and get all our forces together quickly. To the learned Dragonlord Emperor Storion, the insidious Norvoshi traders must be expelled from your lands. If you agree to declare an embargo war on Laid in the Air, the unwanted of Norvos, we will not only join the war on your side, but will also offer coin up front to fund the war effort. Should we fail, Borash will pay any war reputations. 200 gold. No, we'll not take sides for now. We're already at war. We don't really want to be getting into a second war. Our lands do surround a lot of the Qohor lands as well, so we do want to try and claim that land if we can. Right, here we go. We've got our men now gained here. About 15,000 men, which is a decent number. We don't want Estorion leading it. We want Edric leading down the centre. We'll put Blurion on one flank. And yeah, we'll have Raven Guard. So we've got all Westerosi men, 2 Ironborn leading this army. Right, let's just siege this land in the south of Qohor for now with our men. The rest of the men will be on their way surely soon. We've obviously got the Lysenian Valentine who are on our side, as well as the North Valerians who have got a pretty big army, and Slaver's Bay is also on its way on our side as well, so hopefully they'll all get here very, very soon. Golden Bridge, right, so let's get Golden Bridge under siege. Wow, it's only got 168 defenders, which is awesome. So let's just assault that, get that under siege quickly. That was a very easy siege. I think this might be a new colony where they've colonised some of the old Roynish states like we did. Let's attempt a siege again, get it right under siege as quickly as possible. All very low defenders. They only had 400 at their strongest. Right, there we go. Awesome. Your Imperial Majesty, an enemy host approaches intent on encircling the castle. What should we do? Oh, I don't want to have to send my family into hiding again. The castle is impregnable. We will be safest here. How many men is it? 13,000 from Lorath. Should we march our men down to take care of them maybe? Or should we send the family into hiding? I'll just fly away. Emperor Dorian flies away on his dragon to Selhoris. Going straight in hiding. Try to send the family into hiding. Yeah, we'll just have to send the family into hiding again. A relief force must be sent. Right, let's march down to Sarmel and smash this Lorathi army that has shown up. Get rid of them as soon as possible. Form an alliance. Well, yes, you're my brother. We were already in an alliance. Right, so let's get down there quickly and defend Sarmel. Our army's bigger, so hopefully we'll be okay. We've got the Valentine as well close by. Hopefully they'll join in and come to our aid. We're at 49% already, 54%, so our armies in the north must be doing very well. Wow, yes, we've got 15,000 men there from New Gis. We've got 13,000 from Lease. So they're absolutely slaughtering Qohor anyway. So yeah, we can. There's no need why we can't just stay back at Sarmel and lift the siege of Sarmel and crush this Lorathi army. I think that's how you meant to say it. Lorath, isn't it? Lorath. That's how I've always pronounced it. Hopefully we'll crush... Yes, we're going to crush that army. No problem at all by the looks of it. Lord Whitehand Hoare has been a leal and able servant, having successfully completed many tasks in aid of North Valyria. It would be seen as the right and honourable course to reward him with certain incomes and grants, so as to foster greater loyalty. Agreed, I shall arrange this reward. We've already gave him some lands, and he will get more lands as we gain more lands up around the Roy. Not him and his brother will both gain more lands. So we'll just give him a gift of gold for now. There we go. We've lifted the siege of Sarmel. Now we'll make our way back up to Qohor and not lift the siege, sorry, but make the siege. Wow, another book. Winter's Kings. Oh, wicked. That's awesome. So it's going to be some sort of start book. We'll definitely buy that. Historian will be very interested. We've got some really cool artifacts now in our collection, and they're only going to grow. We've got a couple of sets of nice armor. We've got Valyrian Steel Sword, obviously, Eruption. It's a shame that it's a bit wasted on Historion, but hopefully a stronger Vaekar will wield it in the future, one who will actually battle. Orion would actually be a perfect wielder of Eruption, but it goes to the heir, unfortunately. I don't really want to gift it him because the Vaekar family is obviously going to split and branch out. So we want to make sure we have it as the player. Hopefully, maybe our son, he's a trained or skilled fighter already. Maybe he'll be able to wield it. So yeah, let's make our way. Okay, there's a little Lorath army there again, but it's only 700 strong, so I'm just going to ignore that. Let's go after this Lorathi army here of 2,000, actually. What quality of education would you like to purchase for your son, Aenys? Obviously, I will spend highly on the best education for him, and we will choose the stewardship education, because he has got to make... Oh, wow, now his learning's better than his stewardship. That's just doubled in the space of this episode. News from Sarmel Europe here. A new dragon has entered the world. Prince Aenys Vaekar has apparently successfully hatched one and has named the he-dragon Morghul. Oh, wicked, he's finally hatched his dragon. We were a bit worried because it didn't hatch when he was young. Right, we will go... We'll go with the stewardship because Astorion's got learning. We don't want the same sort of character again. It'd be interesting to have a stewardship focus. Something a little bit different. Maybe when we've conquered the free cities, with his reign, we can really focus on wealth and money. Oh wow, yeah, a little Pentoshi army, so we'll crush them. I forgot Pentos had come to the aid of Norvos. Not Norvos, Qohor. Keep forgetting who we're at war with. I always get mixed up with the northern free... Like Qohor, Lorath and Norvos. You don't hear as much about those free cities as you do the other ones. Rhaegor says these peasants we have are all mine to command like little slaves, right? I think he's already got cruel, hasn't he? And authoritative. I'm going to say that's right, child. Just to make him have some interesting traits. It could really work out and make him interesting in the future. And wow, his martial has also shot up this episode. 15 martial when he's still only 14. He has the quick and attractive traits as well. Dragon Rider. That's right, child. So what did he get for that? Proud, authoritative, cruel. He's going to be very interesting in the future, hopefully. I'm really looking forward to seeing how he turns out. Makes it more interesting. We don't want them all to be kind, honest, and etc. We want to have some interesting characters for the future. We can have a couple of Dancer Dragons or something then maybe kick off, which would be awesome. Maybe when we get to like season 3 or something like that. Let's... who should we go after? Let's make our way to the Qohor capital. Can we go this way instead though, please, so we can siege the lands on our way north? We're at 79% already. That's a big Qohor army here. What happened to our brother's army that was up here? Where have they disappeared to? We'll just siege some of these easy lands. Your Imperial Majesty, I'm pleased to report the successful siege of Northfields. Magister Ezen Toggle could not be found, however. Good work, Your Imperial Majesty. Send them to the dungeons. We've got his heirs, by the looks of it. The colony in Northfields failed. That's alright because it's... Oh, okay, why is it coming up? Aenei says these peasants we have are all mine to command, like little slaves, right? Well, you're just. So, not really. I think... No. That's it, you're under curfew. Has a chance of gaining wrath and proud, or he gets a chance of getting wrath and proud. Okay, he got cruel. Interesting. Is there 2 Aeneis? Is one of our other brothers and sisters? No, he's got Rhaegal and Daemon. We've got Aenei's, and then Orion has got Ilio and Asara, yes, who are both bastards, that's right. Okay. Aegon Targaryen has passed away at the age of 68. He has died of cancer. He had Blackfire removed from his treasury. Right, so who is the new king of Westeros? It is Prince Orion of the Iron Throne. He's got some decent-ish traits. He's a skilled fighter. He doesn't have a dragon, though. Maybe he'll claim Balerion. That would be interesting. He has a son, Prince Jacaris, but he has had 2 stillborn daughters by the looks of it. Were they twins? No, there wasn't. So he's suffered 2 stillborn children in succession, not together. That's a shame. I'm hoping the Targaryens can get a few more children, hopefully. Why can't we see that's... Okay. Right, let's move on to the next Qohor land and work our way round to the north of Qohor. Marshal Maegor told me about his ideas. I couldn't really understand what he was talking about, but he was adamant in his belief that this would improve the military. Okay, we'll trust him. We don't really know much about warfare, but Maegor Haenerys definitely does. My lord, it seems that House Vaekar has finally decided to come out of hiding, no longer as fearful for her life. Our sister, okay, interesting. Wow, her diplomacy is awesome. Oh, that's our older sister, isn't it? Yes. She wants to have 5 children. She's got, well, 2. Her first one was born stillborn, unfortunately, which is horrific. It happens way too often on this game. Your Imperial Majesty, I believe that Taylor Xander has been in your custody for too long. I hereby offer to pay the ransom to secure her release. Taylor Xander, who even are you? How much? 75 gold. Wow. Yes, I accept. She's a craven anyway, and contentious. She's not any use to us. We'll definitely accept that. There we go. We're at 100% war score as well. So let's offer peace and force demands. Yes. Qohor is now ours. And now look at North Valyria spreading its wings into the north. Awesome. We've split Lorath in 2 as well, which is great for us. We've split the Dothraki from the 3 cities, which is pretty good as well. Hopefully get a lot of money from Qohor. Where did our army just go? Let's disband you once you get to Dagger Lake, which should be very soon. The wars of the great powers of North Valyria has subsided for now. The alliance between Emperor Astorion and King Orion has broken down. Well, it hasn't. It's so annoying when it does that. Just getting warmer every day. We can finally plant our crops once more. We should rejoice as winter is coming to an end. The war has ended. Yes, I wish to reappoint the old council. Let's disband this unit. Travellers bring rumours of fire and blood. They say that the dragons live once more and that King Orion Targaryen now rides Balerion into battle. Awesome. So what we hope would happen, well, what I hope would happen, has happened. Balerion has been tamed, which is awesome. Let's call the court out of hiding. We've took Qohor for now. Let's see. Is there any more areas for us to... Right, Northfields. Let's try and colonise some of these areas now then, shall we? Who are you? Oh, you're actually Roynish. Okay. I'll pay the interest on behalf of my vassal. Right. Empire of New Valyria. We can finally now create the title of Empire of New Valyria. Awesome. Yes, create. Emperor Storion the Dragon is created. The title Empire of New Valyria. We're still down as North Valyria, so but no, we want Empire of New Valyria to be our primary title. Emperor Storion of North Valyria has made the Empire of New Valyria his primary title. All hail His Magnificence, Astorion of the House Vaekar, the first of his name, Emperor of the North Valyrian Freehold, Great Archon of the colonies of Old Valyria, Protector of the Free Cities and all the East, Master of the Rhoynar, and Lord of Old Valyria and Sar Mel. All hail the Emperor. That was awesome. Now look at that. I love the colour as well for Valyria, the proper colour. That is so much nicer than that yellowy browny colour that we had before. Right, so let's colonise some of these places that need colonising. Northfields needs colonising. So let's colonise Northfields. Yes, we've got the money to do so. That is just a land that belongs to somebody else. Okay. This is all Norvos land, but Norvos looks very small all of a sudden and a lot of a mess. Is that... Yeah, that we won't colonise that because it is split away from our kingdom, so I'd rather leave that for now. But I think we've colonised everything in here that we can, so that is awesome. We will want to give Dagger Lake, Northfields to someone. Dagger Lake was around it, wasn't it? Somewhere, yes, to the east. Right, who do we give Northfields to? Who owns lands near it? Whitehorn owns north of it, so let's give Whitehorn that land underneath so that he can spread his land and have quite a decent size of land up around this top bit of the Rhoynar. Is that the Sorrows, that bit there? Oh no, Dagger Lake. Where's the Sorrows? Is Sorrows further down? The Rhoynar? I didn't think the Sorrows was so far south. I'll have a look in a second. I thought it was around there somewhere. But yeah, let's grant Whitehorn the Lordship of Northfields. Include lower titles. Yes, send. There we go. We'll see what he'll do with that. Okay, so colonise Borash. Where is that? I thought that was all... Wow, when did that collapse? That had been colonised for a long time. Okay, we'll colonise it. There we go. We'll probably give that to a... High Lordship of Borash, yes, create, okay. Emperor Storion the Dragon has created the title High Lordship of Borash. Right, we'll give that to someone who's Valyrian, because that should be a Valyrian title, really, shouldn't it? Let's have a look in our court. Have we got any Valyrians who do not have titles yet? Or people that we just haven't given titles to yet? Teron Rianda, I don't really want to send him away, though, but is he married? Yes, he is married, so that's good. He hasn't had any children yet. Maegor Haenerys. I did give him lands actually, didn't I? So I could give Teron lands. I don't really want to send him all the way away over there, though. I'd rather keep him closer to home if I do give him lands. Norco Haenerys. Harwin Hor. Harwin Hor. Is that another one of... Ah, yes, it's another one of his children, so... Yeah, we'll give him. He's got Valyrian features. We'll give another one of the Blackhorn Sons titles. We'll give him the Lordship of Borash. Send. And obviously we'll also grant you the High Lordship of Borash, obviously. We still need to give the Kingdom of Valantis to somebody. I don't know if to give it to the actual Volantine person or not. Right, so what other places here have we got to colonise? Oh no, that's enslaving. We don't want to enslave, so where... Yeah, I'm not going to do that one just yet because it's split up from our land. I don't think that's a wise idea. Gorash. Where is Gorash? Oh, wow. So it's some of these areas down here. Shall we start colonising more lands down here? Let's do it. Let's colonise some more lands in Sephorios. And we'll grant them to you. Grant the Lordship of Gorash. Include lower titles. Yes. We'll let you... be in charge of Sephorios. Can we colonise a few of these other ones? Should we colonize any more of them yet, really? Would it... Yes or no? We could I think I will. Why not? Be interesting, won't it? Can we not colonize that one? Right, let's have a look. Gomarosh. Yeah, that's Gomarosh, so yeah, do it. Oh, wow, and then that all becomes North Valyrian land, which looks a lot better. We've got this Iron Throne land here in our lands. We don't want that. Wyvern Point. Can we also colonize Wyvern Point? That would be quite good if we can. Let's have a look. Yes. No, not Yeen. I'll leave Yeen. We'll go with colonize Wyvern Point. Yes, do it. There we go. So that's all lands now to us. Let's grant you the landed title of Lordship of Wyvern Point. Include lower titles. Yes. And is that everything around that area we gave you? Lordship of Gomarosh. Ah, the one below. Yep, include lower titles. Yes. So that all belongs to our wildling now. We can say then, for the lore, that he is spreading the colony for us over there. I wonder if he'll die of the Red Death or something at some point. I think it is the Red Death that you get here, isn't it? Be interesting to see what happens there. Okay, we need a new... Ah, we need a new Archon. Well, that's our brother's job, isn't it? Or is he at war at the moment, so we can't... No, yeah, we can choose him. Okay, oversee the realm for now then, please, good sir. We've finished colonising for now. We can colonise more of these lands soon, but... Some of your kin are unhappy that you granted the lordship of Borash to Lord Harwin Hoare, as they were expecting to be granted the title themselves. House Vaekar. Don't worry, you will get titles, House. Okay, you're not even a... Oh, no. House is upset because we're giving all these lands to people. House, I will give you lands, don't worry. You don't want crumbling ruins in the north of Sephorios. You want proper titles, and you will get proper titles. North Valyria looks much better now. I just want these lands to come at peace finally for once, so that we can have a proper look. Get this information to myself for now. Yeah, so we can properly see the nice redness of North Valyria, but our kingdom's getting nearly as big as the Iron Thrones now, which is pretty cool. Look at that. That's looking great. Where else can we colonise? Isle of Tears. Where is the Isle of Tears? It's one of the... Is this one of these little isles? Okay. What else have we got? Qohor. Ah, yeah, that was that one, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeen, obviously, is that one. And then the Basilisk Point. Where is Basilisk Point? Ah, that one over there. No, we'll leave that because it's too close to... It's too close to the Iron Throne lands on the opposite side. I don't really want to split that land in half, so no, we will. We'll leave that for now. We'll do Yeen. We'll do Yeen. There we go. New Valyrian land. High Lordship of Yeen. Create. Okay. Emperor Astorion the Dragon has created the title High Lordship of Yeen. And Kingdom of Sephorios. Create. Yes, we now have created the Kingdom of Sephorios. Let's... grant landed title High Lordship of Yeen, including smaller lands, lower lands. We'll keep the Kingdom of Sephorios for ourselves just for now. He's got a lot of lordships there, so... And then we'll see. But I'm going to end this episode here for now, guys. We got a lot done. We've obviously took over Qohor, and... properly established the new Valyrian Empire now. We're not just North Valyria expanding out into the lands north and east and west now. We are actually now officially the new Valyria. We have done what our father wanted to do. We have established North Valyria. Obviously it's not finished, but the building blocks are firmly in place, and we're also starting our new colonies in Sephorios, which is awesome. So yeah, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you're new here. And I'll see you all tomorrow for the next episode in the War King series. Thank you once again. I'll see you very soon.